It's box time, everybody. Oh, it's my birthday. It's my actual birthday. This is the day I was born, actually. It's amazing. Hello everyone. Hello everyone, welcome. Welcome back to more Valhalla. How is everyone doing today? Hello. Hello, Anthony. Hello, Toby Brown. Happy birthday to you. Make a wish. I wish for Endesper. We're gonna mix birthdays and change lives. How do you mix a birthday? Is it shaken? Is it stirred? Oh God. Okay, so. Before we actually get into the game proper, I want to show something really quick. So last night, artist sent me something. The artist that did like the art for my thumbnails. You mix it and then stir. Oh, okay, that's how it works. So the artist that does all of the art for me, well, aside from my model. My mama did. Mama did the model, but point is. Hold on, I need to fix something really quick. I need to fix something really quick. Mine is. Yeah, you guys already know of them. Well, at least the people that are in the Discord. Let me just put that there. Okay, there we go. Fixed it. So. The artist that does the artwork for my thumbnails. Send me something as a birthday gift. Look at this. Oh, they did a great job. They did a fantastic job. Now if anyone wants to know, the artist actually does show up in the screen sometimes, usually for Monster Hunter Monday. I look like a very happy chappy there. They did fantastic, they absolutely did. A link to their Twitter should be in the description. Or if you just want to search it up themselves or yourself, I can't speak today. If you want to search them up yourself. Look for @m_I, damn it. I already screwed up. @_. No, that's wrong. I'm trying, everyone. Here, I'll just type it in. @m_ID. Alright, that's who you'll be looking for if you want to see more of their fantastic art. And I don't think you guys told me how you're doing today. I don't think you guys did. I had an interesting I had a very interesting night. It's raining like hell right now. Let's hope nothing bad happens. So I had an interesting night last night. I hopped onto a stream. Now, I'm not going to give away any names, because I'm not sure if they'll be like, okay with me doing that. But I hopped into someone's stream and mentioned that I was doing one of the raids in Monster Hunter World. And suddenly the stream turned into a Monster Hunter stream. I'm just thinking to myself, what have I done? Such devastation. This was not my intention. And I ended up playing Monster Hunter for like 3 hours straight, which was not what I planned to do last night. I'm too powerful. I have the power of suggestion. I done cooked. I did cook, and what I cooked was disaster. No, it was very fun. It was very fun. What was I going to say? Right. It ended pretty late. Is that like midnight and I was getting tired? Again, that was not how I planned to have spent my night. But it's what happened. So I woke up at like 7 today, tired as hell. I fell asleep at 1 o'clock. Fell asleep at 1 o'clock. Woke up at 7, tired as hell, had breakfast. And I thought, hey, I might as well do my laundry and like, nap while I wait for it to be done. Sadly, when I stream I won't be like super dead tired. But I'm awake. I'm ready. I'm ready to change drinks and mix lives. I hope you guys are ready for that too. Okay, well, let me just make sure everything is in order. I said make sure text to speech, please. Please get the things I say right. It's not that hard, not that hard. Text to speech, you can do it. So I need to plug in my controller. I really need to plug it in. Okay, there we go. Don't have to worry about dying in the middle of the game. Text-to-speech needs to tighten a few screws. You guys don't know this, but that's slang here in the future. Slang 4. Get ready. You know, like preparing yourself like combing your hair or brushing your hair. Doing like whatever. Wait. I might have missed felt. You might have messed up. Hold on, wait. I think I booted up. The wrong thing. I think I booted it up on the wrong profile. Hold on. I smell alcohol and basic life lessons. Well, you're not going to get them from me, not directly from Mink. Okay, there we go. This is the correct thing. Ah, the lovely sensation of feeling like you're forgetting something. That's how I feel every day. Alright, daily music. We just feed it streaming channel last time, I do remember that. I'm just picking things at random, don't really worry about this too much. Okay, there we go. This is what we're going with for today. All done. Feeling better. Fresh air does wonders for you. Well, for a given value of brush anyway. I insist that sounds like dynamite. No, it was too long to be dynamite. It sounded more like some heavy-duty tool. But what did everyone? Why did everyone think it was before Gil thought it was a gunshot? Jill thinks it's a gasket. And Boss thinks it's firecrackers. That's what it was. Wait, that damn it. Okay, I forgot for anyone new. Normally my streams are PG-13. That is going to be impossible here. Purely because of the nature of this game. Could have sworn this place looked a lot more pink the last time we came. Maybe it's the lighting. Hey bartender, why did that noise just now sound like to you? Yeah, it's the dynamic duo. I say it sounds like instruction, but Buddy here says it's dynamite or something like that. Not you too. No one can figure out what it is. Do you think it's dynamite then? What? No, I say it's a backfire. It's a gunshot. Firecrackers. It's firecrackers. See, those sounds have been going on all night and we can't figure out what they are. Well, we aren't here to discuss that. We're here to... Who is he? Jillian, nice to meet you. I don't know, you have more of a jaw on the face. I said John face. What does that even mean? What does that mean to have a John face? Why is everyone saying it too? Where was he last weekend? I don't know and I don't care. He made amends for leaving me to fend off all of those dogs. His face is 100% made of John. They're saying his face isn't real. Anyway, what do you want? Beer. And another beer. Okay. That's actually easy. They don't like it big if I recall. So. All mixed. There we go, that's the first one. No, I'm not making them big. I don't want to get them drunk. I am a responsible bartender. There you go. Thank you. Man, after work beer is the best beer. So tell me, bartender. Just call me a Jill. Jill, that's a nice name. How's business lately? As usual. Wait, I guess you don't really know what usual means for us. We're not the kind to be filled to the brim during rush hours, and we don't have that many regulars. So it's just the same, nothing's changed. I guess when we came here with all the dogs, it was quite the change of pace, huh? You have no idea. Fun fact, there is a playable segment with the dogs. I didn't do that because that's like a lot more time on this game. I mean a lot more time. Plus it's not really necessary for the story if I recall. I have a question, Jill. Oh hello Mr. Fondue, welcome. You are here for the dynamic duo. It's worth pointing out that a deal is a robot, first off, and actually a guy. Like so far all the robots that we've seen were women, so we actually have a guy for once. Is it about the girl sleeping next to you? Please don't wake her up. There's not so much Jill saying just let her sleep and more we don't want to deal with her. Do you regularly let people sleep here? Happened twice so far. No, but I'd rather have her sleeping than talking. I am on the same wavelength as Jill right now. Should you be saying that with at least 6K people listening? Let them hear, I don't care. 6K people. Calls herself Streaming Chan. She's been streaming her life 24/7. That sounds familiar. I think one of the dogs talked about seeing someone doing that. I don't know if it's the same person. So 6,000 people are watching and hearing us. Considering the way she's sleeping, probably only hearing us, her camera is against the table. Yeah, that is a lot of people. That is so many people. I don't know how many are still in the channel though. I see. So there will be a lot more witnesses if something said. Do any of you have a criminal past? Just making sure. No. Just a minor charge of petty vandalism. What? What did you do? Yeah. Painted graffiti outside of my high school saying. Do I have to say that? Not the C word. Okay, we're not saying that one. Yeah. Okay, I see you guys support vandalism. Also, I just noticed. Deal's eyes. His eyelids don't blink, but his iris does. That's actually kind of neat. Probably terrifying to look at in this world, but that's a neat detail. I have to read it, but I don't want to. I don't like saying the bad words. Miss Thompson is a dolphin noise. Huh, got you guys. Why did you do that? Because Miss Thompson was a dolphin noise. She constantly humiliated whoever got her questions wrong. Okay, would you guys believe me if I said I kinda had a teacher like that? Except she cannot like specifically directed it towards me. Would Chump work as a stand-in? It would too, but dolphin noise is funnier. She also constantly bullied 2 of my classmates like I said. Sounds like a real dolphin noise person. She was old. Like I'm not saying that to like the old people are bad, but like she seems like a very bitter old person. At least like that was my... You know. You also had a teacher like that? Sorry, I had to deal with it as well. It happens. It's not much we can really do about it. True, I got a week of suspension and had to clean the wall. They gave everyone the courage to speak up. So how's stuff up at Doglandia? Well, we recently struck a deal with Farmer Fabrics to start a doggy clothing line. Oh my god, that sounds adorable. Farmer Fabrics. That name rings a bell. It's that textile company where the owner believes herself to be an alpaca. Didn't Mr. Donovan talk about that? Was that Mr. Donovan or no? Like she came here before and we mentioned it to Mr. Donovan, right? Yeah, I remember things, guys. My brain worked good. Yeah, that one. Had her some time ago. He got drunk and... So much saliva everywhere. Oh, that's gross. But anyway, dog clothes. We hired a new employee and she showed the higher-up some designs. After a couple of talks, they decided to give the clothing production a try. Those designs were embarrassing, you know. What do you mean they're clothes for doggies? But something tells me that's why they were approved. You guys want anything else? I'll have whatever this guy orders. I'm brand teeny. Okay, we're going fancy now. Okay, 6 of the red, 3 of the blue. 1 alcohol. Aged and mixed. And then just repeat that. There we go. You have such a wimpy taste in drinks. Not all of us spend their weekends in college parties like maniacs. Actually, not all of us went to college. Are you calling me out, sir? You missed nothing. Sometimes I wish I could go back in time and kick myself. Something on your mind? That girl that's designing the clothes. Laura, what about her? She's cute, but she should take more care in her appearance. I mean, right now she fits the unkempt cutie category so well that's almost painful. It's so cliché that I can't help but cringe when I look at her. We're not having any of that here, at least I don't think. Cringe. When you see something such cheesy movie cliché, you just feel the need to kick whatever the hell it is. Deal with a little concern now. He's just like you're using some violent language here. Buddy, I didn't think I'd have to say this to you twice in the same month, but you shouldn't kick people. Oh my god, how violent is she? Wasn't gonna kick her. Why'd she even think I'd kick her? Because I've seen you kick people before. Apparently unprovoked or due to complicated reasons only you understand. Okay, so we have a robot who's very calm, very level-headed, and then we have Betty who apparently assaults people for no reason. Find guilty as charged. Still, I'm going to do something about her. Feel like I just need to. It's a matter of honor. What honor? What honor? What is the honor here? An idiot and her handler. He has his work cut out for him, I'll tell you that much. Honor, she says. Deal. Do you agree with me? Well, maybe honor isn't the right word, but she has potential. I'm not going to let her waste it. I'm going to go check the antenna on the roof. Alright. She's your boss, right? Didn't you meet her before? No, I'm just the veterinarian. The dogs were the ones that organized a meeting with her. I'd say she's really good looking honestly. Those pants rob her of her charm. You take that back. You take that back right now, that is slender. That is slander towards my boss. What do you mean? Make her look too uptight and at a glance she doesn't seem like the type. Some shorts or skirt would fit her better. No. Well, she wears a skirt or pants depending on her mood. There was also this one time where she came in wearing a kilt. That kilt was awesome. Damn, she has nice hearing. Kilts are funny. I've never worn one. They're just like skirts that are plaid. Don't really have like any wrinkles, right? Now that I think about it. We have that hobby of speculating what someone's personality is based on just their looks. Fancy male skirts, basically okay. I mean, you did the same with Jill here. Amazing he actually made. You actually made that sound weird as hell, because it is. Yes, I have the habit of trying to get someone's behavior based on their looks. No, it's not a hobby. Made that sound like I'm some sort of creep. I mean. Okay, guys, be honest with me. Isn't that kind of creepy? It is. It is creepy. She's a creepazoid. That is a word I've not seen in ages. Deal. Don't worry about it. It's true. What did you think about me? Nothing much, really, mostly that you were too polite. Not a natural polite though, more like professional polite. You're like that because you need to be. That was it really. Although the way you looked at me when I said your boss could use a skirt or shorts, it was interesting. He seemed interested in what I said, like you'd like to see that scenario. You're thinking too much. Jill is in denial. She's in denial. She wants to see boss in a skirt. What do you think about Gil then? Alright, here we go. Moment of truth. This is where everything will be revealed. We will finally start to understand Gil. He's either a total simpleton or acts like one in a way that consumes the rest of his character. Yo-yo, you are not doing yourself any favors. But anyway, I'm just a veterinarian. Oh hello Sonic Gaming, welcome. We are currently serving a creep and her robot. My judgment might be quoted by. My judgment might be clouded by seeing so many furry businessmen. Let's have another round. Sounds like a good idea, I'll have. You'll have something strong. You need to pump some testosterone into your tastes and drinks. You'll thank me later, trust me. Thank you for making that executive decision for your robot. Strong and manly. Okay. Manly, manly, manly. There isn't really a man. Oh wait, no, there is a manly section. Okay, gut punch. Mars blast. Gut punch is optional. Gut punch is optional alcohol. Mars Black does need alcohol, but it's not a lot. Mars Blast also costs more. I'm going to hope that neither of them are lightweights, and I'm going to go with this one. Spot reminds me of Metal Sonic. I don't see the comparison. 4 of the green, I think. Yeah, that's right. All blended. Okay, that's 1. Alright, here you go. Oh no, I think Deal hates it. Oh man up, you'll get used to it. Hey Jill, has someone ever proposed to you as a prank? Do you always start conversations this way? You know, make you think they're falling in love with you just to reveal that's all a prank. Jill. First year of high school, the guy had my eyes on for a whole year had asked me out. Saturday morning I go to the meeting place. What do I find? I was pranked by all. It was all pranked by some nasty bitches. Sorry, the worst part isn't that they set me up, rather than I saw it coming. I knew that guy wouldn't find me attractive enough to ask me out. I knew those fishes would target me sooner or later, just for kicks. I knew it all, so when it happened I felt nothing. I confirmed my suspicions that teenagers are a plague that must be eradicated. Jill. How can you say that so casually? Anyway, why the question? Hey, piece of scrap. Yeah. These are the situations where you should have stopped me before I said anything. She's a mad woman. She is beyond our comprehension. Jill is actually an eldritch being and we just don't know it. It's better to learn by tripping yourself. I mean, that's kind of true. Why the question though? N. I was asking because one of my ex's cousin has been hitting on me the past couple of days. Oh. Okay. That's already a very gross situation. If I were somebody else, I'd pretend to be straight with the help of these. I pretend to be straight with the help of this piece of scrap here. Okay, she's just casually dropping that. Sadly, she knows who I am. Worst part is knowing Vero, she probably put her cousin up to it as a practical joke. Well, I suggest telling the cousin that she should cut it out. She feels genuinely offended they might not have been in cahoots. And I'm just banning nonsense based on what you've told me. Don't pay too much attention. It's better than my suggestion. Is your suggestion kicking her? Is that what you were planning to do? Waterboarding? That's worse. What the hell? What the hell is wrong with you? The fact that she knows how to waterboard somebody is what scares me the most. The Girl Scouts also taught me how to skin a deer, and I see nobody making a fuss about that. But yeah, your advice sounds good enough. I can't with this lady. Betty has a big forehead. He's a cold Lyoko character. You could play a game on that, that's how big it is. I don't have I can't draw over her forehead. But I would absolutely do that with you guys. Especially when you factor that if Gina is being honest about her, you probably won't feel offended. Gina, which one was that again? Blonde, flat as a cutting board but cute as a button. You guys call exes. Maybe what I'll do is take a screenshot of her face, put it on the Discord and start drawing on it. Oh yeah, she came to the office Christmas party, right? That's the one. Well, it's getting late. We should be going. Yeah. Thank you again for everything, Jill. Please come again. Back. Those damn cats moving the internet antenna. Oh yeah, Gail, some guy said. I should tell you that the bunny is late, whatever that means. Gail, what the hell is going on? Oh shit. Boss, I'm leaving early. If I don't come back in 2 days, consider me as good as dead. Gil. That's very concerning. Shouldn't we be worried? Think of him as a kid that tells outrageous stories to get attention and everything will be easier. Besides, he knows how to take care of himself. He'll be here on Monday like nothing ever happened. In any case, I'll be back in my office. Maybe now I can finish watching that. That what? What is that word? Oh, Stella. Hello. Hi. You're here for another drink today. It's an Australian instrument. Hold on, let me look at the log. Oh, is that a type of woodwind instrument? Huh. Okay. Where did she get one? That's my question. Where the hell did she get one? Not really. I was just around the neighborhood and... Right. Anyway, I found this bottle being neglected at my house. And I thought someone who likes old liquor as much as you would appreciate it. Really, I don't know what to say. Thanks. Well, it's nothing really. It's just... The Apollo Trust Bank has locked its doors, leaving about 30 people trapped inside. Security system was activated after somebody tried to steal information from the main database. Early this morning, the bank. I wonder if she'll be all right. The bank threat was real. Oh God, no. Hey, Jamie. Did you just hear the broadcast? I love her design so much. Della is one of my favorite designs in the entire game. Like genuinely. Is also really cute that her ears twitch. Did you see the news about the Apollo Trust Bank? The newsflash just ended. Sounds like things got ugly. You guys want me in Stella cosplay? Maybe someday. From what I heard, there was a commotion earlier today. Thing about people being unable to leave the building. Let's hope for the best. Yeah. Gil stormed off just a minute ago, though. I see. I guess the bunny was late. Are we going to press him for details or? No, okay. Mars Blast. Got it. Well, we just made this one like not too long ago, right? Alright, here you go, sir. Bar's blasts have only seemed poorly named to me. Shouldn't it be red instead of yellowish? And again, the whole red planet thing is still its nickname. VR can't believe I'm myself. I don't want to know what she's dreaming about. Hey, who's this girl? No one important. She calls herself Streaming Chan. She's been streaming her life 24/7. I'm guessing her equipment's still running, so you might want to watch what you say. Thanks for the advice. Changing the subject a bit, have you been hearing explosions or something throughout the day? I heard that a supersonic throne was undergoing tests and lost its course. That might be it. Finally, the mystery is solved. Hey boss, the explosions were caused by supersonic drone. That sounds better than firecrackers. We've been trying to figure out what they were all day. I can't speak. Ah, I see. Sonic booms are not sounds people can normally identify. This one drone made a lot of noise when breaking the sound barrier. Is it an area to test that kind of? Is this an area to test that kind of stuff? I mean, we do live in an experimental city, so. Never mind. It's not, which makes the whole thing quite suspicious. Huh. And if only Gil was here to hear that info. He thought they were gunshots. Are you worried about him? Part of he always leaves without notice for days, but he always comes back unscathed. I'd be lying if I said I'm not worried. At the same time, I've just kind of become used to it. He can be a troublesome man, huh? Sometimes. So do you think the people in the bank will be all right? This isn't the first time a bank has closed like that. So something is off about this. Off how? I don't know, maybe it's the hour. Maybe it's the fact that the news is making an unusually big stink out of it. Let's hope I'm just overthinking it. Yeah. Are you worried about something? Girl that was in here yesterday said she was going to that bank. It's not like me to personally. It's not. Not like me to be personally invested in what happens to clients, but. Never mind, do you want something else? I can make time for one more drink. Fetch me a beer. Let's keep it simple. Okay, this is all making me a little worried. I once read that beer played an important part in humanity's history. Yeah, I'm familiar with the theory. It's an interesting one. Alice Rabbit was posting about the bank too. What's so important about this bank? The gist of it is that brewing was an important part of society during its development. Drinks were ubiquitous while feasting. They helped to foster bonds and build factional agencies. Wait. Build faction alliances. Give enough time, enough beer, larger societies would be born. You seem to know a lot about this. Nah, just enough. Jill, have you ever thought about brain uploading? Brain uploading, is that a Selma thing? Are we gonna do Soma? Yeah, close enough text to speech, you're doing great. I was thinking what's the point of uploading yourself if you're still here? Let's say you uploaded yourself and effectively that knew someone's in cyberspace, you will still be sheer. Let's not be tortured by Selma. Soma text-to-speech. Please get it right. Soma Cruz, Castlevania. Okay, we actually played that game over a year ago we played that game. That was like my first proper Castlevania game too. Wouldn't it be weird to know that there's a you that isn't? That's not you somewhere. That's an interesting point. I don't want to think about that. I don't want to get existential. Right now I'm just a bartender. I guess it'd be the same as cloning, huh? Imagine if your cyberspace self found out about the real you somehow. Now imagine talking to your other self. There's more. Imagine placing multiple copies of you in different situations, exposing each one to different scenarios to see how they develop. I guess it's kind of heartbreaking in a way. Imagine someone with some illness uploading their brain into the ether. You just want your other self to be happy and healthy. Yeah. Thankfully this is not a thing where I'm from. Not yet, anyway. I want to find out their physical bodies are still alive and here instead of living in a place where there's no disease. And remember an article from a while back about the earliest forms of brain uploading. Would scan the brain in such a thorough and intense manner that it would effectively kill the person. He used the words burn the brain. That's gross. All for nothing because the data would be corrupted or broken. It's a brain blast. Oh my god. They halted all brain uploading research after that. I think they started another project about living brains in jars or something after that. That is not ideal, yeah. I wouldn't want that. That subject interests you, huh? And it makes for a nice time sink when I'm doing nothing. Oh, then nice talking to you, Jill. Same here, always a pleasure. Say hello to Jillian for me when he comes back. Please come again. All done. You want to stay here? Seems the street's quite restless. Thanks, but I'll pass. I have a couple of matters to attend to at home. You do. Yeah, I ordered an ammo camo nano camo module for my apartment. Should be installed by now. Nano camo isn't that tad expensive. Yeah. To be honest, I asked my mom for it. She had been pestering me about what gift I wanted for Mega Christmas for a while. She's been asking that for 4 years and I've always said I was fine. So I took the chance and asked her for it. He used up all the past gifts. Feels a bit weird to ask your parents for a gift like that when you're 27. I'm sure she doesn't mind. So, well, the Nana, what will the nano camo module change for your apartment? I got the basic plan, walls and one piece of cloth, so I picked my kotatsu. I said kotatsu. Do you know what that is? Text-to-speech. Have you ever seen one? You have a kotaku. Damn it, text-to-speech. And you know what that is, boss. I'm more impressed you know what it is. I mean 2 tons are common knowledge, but a kotatsu not so much. Do I have one? I don't, but I would actually like to have one. Yeah, well, days get cold and the heater might not be enough. And the Japanese have mastered how to live comfortably in reduced spaces. You should invite me sometime. I want to see how you decorate the place with that. Let's plan a day to grab a beer, yeah. No more dancing, I'm tired. What do we do with her? I'll take care of everything, don't worry. Alright, sorry for leaving her like this. No problem. Well, I gotta go. See you tomorrow, boss. Careful out there. Wallace service. Flawless service. I am a bartending god. Alright, now we got the room customization. Okay, customize. Jill wants a fan. Yeah, I know. Oh, there's a wall for the idol girl. Okay, let me buy the fan first before I buy that. Let's see a fan. That's a game console. That's a shoulder massager. We all know what that's for. Game poster. Movie poster mega Christmas tree. I don't see a fan. Is it the Joker Cyclone? There it is, yeah. Yeah, I got the fan. Let's get the wall that I was looking at. There we go. Alright, what about my Natsu? Not even what I said. Text to speech. Not even what I said. I don't really want to change it actually. Alright, what's going on? Alarms raise as the Apollo Trust Bank suffers terrorist attack. Well, Kimberly wrote this one. Oh no. The augmented eye is being attacked. Hi everyone, take your security seriously here at the Augmented Eye, and we have the obligation to disclose that the recent articles on Alice Rabbit were vandalized by who we think is Alice Rabbit themselves. Or a very good impersonator. We want to extend our apologies and inform that we'll be limiting our coverage of Alice Rabbit to just factual news. White Knight just beat me up. Streaming Chan thread. Apollo Bank is getting attacked. Did anyone see last night's escapade? She was at the Valhalla bar. It was alright, bartender was a cutie, but man, she is full of herself. Don't care, I'm going next week and ask her for a date. We all know you won't. Are you sure nobody here has the guts to ask someone else? Is she still sleeping? Yeah, the bartender has been telling everyone they need to be careful with their words. I wonder if there's any legal activity going on there. Like, why would you need to be careful with what you say? Maybe they are avoiding casual racism. Fair point. Thrill. Still, it wouldn't be rare for them to do shady stuff. At least she's sleeping now. Last time I saw her taking some rest it was about a week ago. It sounds shady when they put it that way. What? Jill says. Alright, I'm going to save and then we'll move on to the next day. Alright, let's go to work. Saturday, December 17th. Good evening. Huh. I didn't expect you today. I was waiting for you to call and say you wouldn't be coming or something. Things at the Apollo Bank are getting ugly, so that means more people will be looking for a drink. You can take a break, you know, you're quite the hard worker. The Straits are not exactly safe right now. There's never been, when you get down to it. Besides, I can't afford to not come here with the bar closing soon. Wonder if any bar has used impending closure as a means of getting their employees to work. Seems like the total opposite would happen. Not to mention I get bored out of my brains in my apartment. So I'd rather come here anyway. What did you say? Nothing important. Jill, you can just be honest. Gil isn't back yet. No, I wouldn't worry too much about him though. If you say so. That girl's still here. Why? Boss, why? Why would you? Why would you let her stay here? Yep, she was sleeping so peacefully I felt bad about waking her up. So would you mind doing that for me? Actually, yes, I mind. I don't want to wake her up. I would prefer if she slept for like a month. Boss being too kind for her own good. I'd prefer if she was not right now. But you're the boss. It's kind of my fault she's in here to begin with. Sorry about that. Hey young lady, sleep another hour and we'll have to start charging you a motel fee. No, I don't want to do this. Where am I? Oh right, Shoddy bought downtown bar. Let's see all my gears in place. Hello Superhero 6, I'm sorry you were here at the worst time possible. You get the absolute displeasure of seeing this woman. And neither my pants nor my panties, shirt or bra have been displaced. Hello I'm doing terrible now. I was doing great before but now everything is awful. Oh, it's the flat bartender. Good morning. Good evening. Evening. Oh well, it's the best night day of sleep I've had in quite some time. Sorry for all the trouble I may have caused you today or last night. She's being nice and that feels weird. Don't worry. You sound nice, flat bartender. Never mind, I take it back. Thanks for taking care of me. Bye. Hello guys and gals, Raymond Chan's back in action with her batteries reloaded. The moon, it burns. I feel like I've just unleashed something terrible onto the world. Don't worry about it too much, Jill, you're just doing your job. Come on, it's not that bad, boss. You don't understand. Yeah. If you don't understand what be around her. Say, what's this bottle? When I gave it to me yesterday. Gift of sorts, I'm guessing. Oh cool. It's some sort of rum. Nice. Want me to serve you a bit of it? Yeah, sure. So we just have this now. Alright, cool. Does boss have to pay for it though? Okay, apparently she does. Apparently she does pay for it. I'm gonna join this in my office, thanks. Anytime. Okay. Alright, same music. It's time to serve, mix and change lives. Wait, that's not how it goes. No one here to retort. Man, he was lonely without Gil here. She made the mistake, yeah. Wait, that means I'm no longer a bartending god? No. Has helped the restlessness in the streets. Doesn't lead to dangerous or weird types coming in here. First of all, thank you for the hearts. Second, that's a brain. Holy shit, that was a record-breaking jinx. Welcome to actually do the hearts show up in. No, the hearts don't show up in the chat box anymore. No, I actually liked that. Welcome to Valhalla, what can I get you? I'll have a blue fairy. Not even the cheers show up. I don't think any of the reactions show up anymore. Like it's in my chat, but it doesn't show up on stream. Don't make a joke about becoming real. Don't make a joke about becoming real. I missed the chat box hearts. I do too. Like it's still there, you can still use them, but it just doesn't show up on screen anymore. Okay. Or the red. One green. Aged and mixed. Here you go. So, how are you going to? Oh, you can grab stuff. I should have figured as much. You can drink stuff. Andy, I have the same system robots do. Can I ask you something? Miss. They call me Taylor. Just Taylor. And yes, a cutie like you can ask me anything. Oh no, the brain is going to flirt with us. Okay, Taylor. You have to be the first person. You have to be the first person I've met that didn't go okay, just Taylor. Not too easy. Yeah, that's too easy of a joke. You are a brain in a jar, right? I'm sure not a hologram of. Of that I'm sure. Yep, I'm a bona fide human brain in her jar. Phone hell. Why? What does my handsomeness make you speechless? Not something a girl sees every day. That's saying quite a bit in these parts. Fair or not, for I have a speech prepared for these situations. A speech. You're seeing one of the 5 great living bottled brains of the world. We are brains living in conditions that allow us to exist as any other humanoid creature. All while computers and jars scan our activities. Very handsome, yes. It's impossible to get Taylor drunk in the game. Should I attempt it? In a slow but steady manner, we are helping the world understand the inner workings of nature's most complex computer. I'm guessing you prepared that after being asked the same question too many times, huh? Not out of exasperation or anything like that, mind you. I just want to have something thoughtful prepared. Look, I even have a couple of pamphlets with me. You want one? Okay, this breaking is actually very nice. That feels weird to say. What brings one of our world's 5 brains and jars to a place like this, though? Oh, from around here, actually. I just wanted to take a walk for the first time in quite a bit of time. Have you come here before? Badly now, otherwise I'd remember a cute face like yours. Brain is flirting with me. Speaking of which, can I have your name? It's Jill. Jill, that's a really cute name. Thank you. Say, aren't you scared of going outside today, what with all the commotion and all? Didn't stop you from coming here either, didn't it? Yeah, you're right. It's going to take more than cryptic but ominous news to stop me. You know what? I like your attitude. You're awfully energetic, did you know that? Sorry, does that bother you? No, I don't know, just I figured a brain in a jar wouldn't be so happy. While I was alive, my body got to a point where there wasn't much I could do. This new state of existence allows me to accomplish more than I ever could before. Plus, I'm doing something that'll help people in the long run. Wouldn't you be happy? I wonder. Do you want to make me happy, Jill? That's an ominous question. Depends on what it takes. Don't worry, just give me a beer. Alright then, yeah, I'll make you happy. That was very ominous. I didn't like how you phrased that. Yes, no matter what happens, the year is always good. Close enough text to speech. It's interesting though, just yesterday I was talking to a client about brain uploads. You were? Yeah, we're talking about how even if you upload your brain, you'd still be here. I've thought about that too. I think the you and the cybernetic environment would feel like she was indeed transferred. Like, would you remember everything? Like waking up someplace else and so on. That's an interesting question. This is. Have any of you played the horror game Soma? Has anyone here played that or like watched it? You have, okay. This is all the kind of subject matter that game touched on. It's a very existential game, yeah. And it's also like. I don't really want to give spoilers for the game if no one's played it or watched it. But it tackles this subject in a very interesting way. I was actually thinking earlier about being able to transfer someone's brain into a robot. One of the brains that's being used in such hysterical, I can't speak. Damn it. I need water. One of the brains is being used in such an experiment. Actually, they can make a functional robot. Unfortunately, the wiring and other such stuff makes it look more creepy than anything. They aren't transferring his identity or anything though, swearing him to a body. Oh. You'd think someone would rather do that than float around exposed in a jar. I have to admit, the whole brain thing does look creepy. But the body I'm telling you about is just uncanny looking. Speaking of uncanny, how did you feel when you saw yourself like this for the first time? It's quite a shock actually. It didn't last too long though. I was never too attached to my body. Later in my life, I was almost literal. You know what the downside to this body is? I can't get drunk. If you want to call that a downside. Why to drink alcohol? For the taste? There are many alternatives. Drunkenness is part of the whole experience. Why though? Robots can get drunk no problem. Yeah, but in their case, your brain's computer attached to their body. Getting drunk causes their brains to reduce the input speed to their bodies. Ding on the model there are drunk subroutine might throw in a different behavioral cycle even. So you're telling me that robots in this world are made with the assumption that they might get drunk at some point. It's hard to get drunk when the whole point of you being in a jar is figuring out exactly how you work. Yeah, you're right. But okay, but. Robots are made with the assumption that they will eventually get drunk. Why? Hey, Jill. It's just Alma, okay? Just oh, Alma, where's the courtesy one would expect from a plebeian bar staff? Who are you calling a pletheian? Welcome to Help Valhalla, what can I get you? Hacker meets brain, yes. Happy. Not when you put it that way. Like hello there, beautiful. Oh no. The brain is gonna flirt with her now. She just noticed it. She just noticed her. You hurt my feelings with that, darling. Okay. How old is Taylor? Like the way she talks. Makes it sound like she's like an older, sophisticated woman, you know. Sorry, you don't see talking disembodied brains every day. I mean, I did work. I did work a summer in robot maintenance, but even then those were talking heads. Absolutely no idea, but you'd guess 40. Yeah, I can agree with that. Oh, don't worry about it. At least you're not running or fainting. Your name was Alma, right? I'm Taylor. Nice to meet you, Taylor. Say, Alma, can I buy you a drink? Sorry, I only date people who are at least 50% organic and have at least one face. She got shot down immediately. I know just what to strive for then. Just kidding. Make me happy to make you happy by buying you a drink. Does that bother you? I guess if Jill's the bartender, I don't have a problem with that. Some strict requirements in there. You might be a little hard-pressed to find that. Awesome, I'll pay for your next drink then. What will you have? Cobalt Velvet. And Taylor. Oh, Taylor's fine. You're gonna have me drink alone. I don't want to drink that much. Cobalt Velvet. Alma has another one of your favorite designs in this game. She's gorgeous. How? How do I put it? How do I put it? If she swung my way. I'll just say that. Two of the red, 3 of the green and 5 bits of alcohol on the rocks. Oh hello, the full 180. You're working right now, okay. In case I don't see you again. Remember to stay foxy. Or else. Confirmed to carry out. Okay guys. Let's not get weird. Your drink. And you stay angular. I mean, we all have angles. This is true. Hope you enjoy it. Oh, even nicer to me in these past few minutes than the last 3 guys I've been with in the last year. Judging from the way you two talk, I'm guessing you've been a client here for a while now, right? Only for about half a year or so, if memory serves right. Really, one would think it's been longer. Feels like it's been longer. Shut up, you love me and you know it. I never said that. I'm not going to deny it. So you started coming here and that was it. Well, the first time I came here, the other guy. Speaking of which, where's Pablo? Jillian. Archimedes. Dunno, adventuring or something. Anyways, the other guy served me the first time I came here. Nothing unusual there. Next time I showed up, Jill was the one serving and I don't know, I feel like she just gets me. There's this chemistry we click. We click. She's dance. Jill is just like, I don't know how I'm friends with you sometimes. The fact that I feel more chemistry with her than my many other people is kind of sad though. It's always good to see a nice friendship click together like a jigsaw. Sadly, it's getting late and I've got to go. Only if you two lovely ladies alone see you. Please come again. That tailor sure was nice. Bit weird at first though. Apparently one of the 5 brains being studied by scientists or something. Is a summary of it in this pamphlet. Oh yeah, I've heard of them before. I can't believe I actually met one. Say, Alma, how many people are there in your family? Just curious. I recall this being a long list. Well, aside from my mom and my dad, we're 5. Sorry, 4 sisters and 1 brother. Funnily enough, we all have names that start with the May first letters in the alphabet. So you're not the oldest one. No, I'm actually the middle kid. You're the middle kid, but your name starts with an A. Don't think about it too much. Never said the order reflected our ages. My sister Carlotta is the eldest one. And then there's Diana here. Diana. I'm gonna go with Diana. Just before me, then comes Eva and the bottom lies. Sorry, the youngest one is Bernardo. You've never been alone, I'm guessing. Can't complain about that, I guess. It helps that we were never 5 that. Back. It helps that we were never 5 in the same house. By the time Aveda and Bernie were born, Dana, Diana and Carlotta had already moved. Speaking of family, today I came because I need a break from everything that's been going on with them. Do you live with them? No, but Aveda and Bernie do. Not to mention I visit them almost every day. Anyway, the second eldest sister, Diana, just separated from her husband. It's not even been a week, but she's already got some other guy in her bed. She left her kid with her husband's parents and pretty much forgot about them. If I ever meet your sister, I will personally attack her. Like verbally, personally attack her, not physically. Never mind the fact that they need to go to school and all of that. Diana's life has always been messy. These days she's really making it big. She wants time for herself to live her life. She didn't even think about what she married. She didn't even think about that when she married the guy at 20. She didn't think about that when marrying a guy she had only known for like 3 months. You should take your own advice. Hey, I never marry someone who could catch my attention so quickly, you know. Sure, there was this one time when it almost happened, but I blamed the damn stadium kiss cam. Kiss cam. Going out with a guy my little sister introduced to me. Seems he was her friend's brother or something. Allow a couple of times and he invited me to a basketball game. The mood was nice, but then later the kiss cam focused on us instead of kissing me. He proposed. Never do that. I'm just gonna say it right now, never do that. I almost got caught in the mood and accepted. So I take it you rejected him. In a stadium, on the fucking kiss cam. We went out for like 3 weeks. Yeah, that's a massive peer pressure moment. Absolutely. I don't know, maybe he wanted to get in with my parents with the old sex on the wedding night line. Yeah, that's O. But I honest to God can't understand why he thought it would be a good idea. That sounds too convoluted, you know. Proposing and waiting for the wedding night just for sex. Ever underestimate the lengths a man is willing to go to get you in their bed? Never underestimate the lengths. Anyone would go really. The lengths, whatever. Guys know what I mean. I've seen more convoluted plots over the years. I'm feeling tempted to ask, but I'll pass. Want anything else? What's that bottle? Yeah, just some rum a client gave me yesterday. A gift? What did you do? A good enough service, I'm guessing. Interesting name that I'm not going to pronounce. What does it mean? Still not pronouncing that it's the name of the chieftain in some native tribes. I see. Do you want me to serve you some of this? I'll pass, and I have too many good memories where rum's involved. Get me a fringe weaver instead, will you? Alright. God, that was heavy. That was heavy. Alright, aged and mixed. What kind of memories do you have with rum? Nothing you need to worry about. Okay then. Alright, now is my turn to ask questions. That's not even the heaviest this game has for us. Yeah, it. This is nothing. This is nothing compared to what we might have to go through. What kind of family is your family? Well, I'm an only child. My mom and dad split amicably. My mom is a violinist, so she was always away from home with the orchestra. Spent most of my time with my dad, my aunt, and my grandpa. Aside from that, say, my childhood was quite uneventful. Didn't you get something like your mom's artistic vein or whatever? Play the violin until he was around 16, I think. What made you stop? I don't know. It's kind of said that's it one day and stopped. What about cousins or the rest of your family? C. Very little of them, actually. Only because my dad moved away from most of them. Most of my mom's family live in France to boot. So your mom's French. Can you speak French? Jill might be able to speak French, but I can't. But if anyone wants to like for fun, if anyone here knows French, does anyone want to translate that? I'm kind of curious about what she's actually saying. What does that mean? Believe she's saying something silly. Rubbish. I don't know. I can't speak French. I did try though. The college started and I stopped taking classes. Funny thing actually, I have a cousin from my mom's side who lives close by. But you'll be hard pressed to make me spot him in a crowd. That word is hovercraft, okay? Do you guys want me to bring up the sentence again, or are you good? You're kind of lucky, you know, all my mom's side of the family lives here. Chances of me meeting someone I'm related to on the street are ridiculously high. Yeah, that's the primer on my family. Nothing too interesting, sadly. Her mom's a French violinist, and you call that uninteresting? Wondering if your family has ever made a fuss about you being a hacker. Hacker makes it sound too exotic. It's like if I called you a mixologist. Okay, that's an actual word. Didn't know that. Please don't have her. Sounds like something somebody would say to make bartenders sound sophisticated. It's an old Monty Python sketch. Really? I don't know Monty Python too well, I only know the Spanish Inquisition stuff and the movie. I mean, hacker is a good way to summarize it, but it's not the best. I'm a security consultant. People want to find flaws in the security of their systems and do my best to pinpoint where it breaks. Be it which city or anywhere else in the world they need security. I'm their woman. You've told quite a few stories about cracking into databases to retrieve info like some sort of mercenary though. That doesn't change the fact that hacker is not the best term to use. Okay, so you just don't like being called a hacker. You can just say that. Makes the whole thing sound illegal when it's actually an honest job. Can you tell me you once secured some incriminating pics from a guy's cell phone? A mostly honest shop. Just be honest with us, please. What made you become a hacker, by the way? I've always been a sucker for puzzles. Even as a kid, I always had a Sudoku or crossword puzzle with me. But at some point they started feeling kind of seamy. So when I started college, I took a course on system security. It felt like the kind of puzzle I was looking for. I mean, there are all kinds of things involved in breaching that security. He had to attack the stuff from different angles. And it's something that's always evolving. The whole point of everything is to strengthen security. Every time you think you've got the gist of it, they change everything. So it's kind of like an always evolving puzzle. A puzzle I helped make harder at that. Huh, I didn't think about it that way. She has a big brain. Her brain is massive. N. Her brain is the biggest brain in the entire game, except when it comes to dating. So that's actually then what movies make it up to be though. No real-time frantic typing, nothing like that. Still seeing my code break through something, it's an amazing feeling. Will you have anything else? I have a classy drink. Any classy drink. Classy. Let's see. If I do the bad touch, that will just make Jill laugh. I think we do. Let's see what's the most expensive one. Okay, the cobalt velvet is the most expensive one. But the bad touch would be funny. Which one should we do? Cobalt velvet or bad touch? The more expensive one, okay. So there's 2 red. 3 green, 5 alcohol on the rocks. Oh, that was mixed. No, I did that right. Although I aged it, it's on the rocks. I'm stupid, you guys. I am no longer the legendary bartender. Here you are. Say, Jill, what's the worst that could happen if you don't get your drinks right? Well, people have the right to not give me money. If they don't pay for it, I don't get my bonus. No bonus means less money and no tips, which doesn't help because I have to pay bills. Oh, I see. Do you have to make an effort to pay your bills? Nope. Of course you don't. You have no idea how much I hate you right now. Well, my job pays pretty well and I'm not the kind to spend too much on things other than food and bills. Maybe maintenance on my hands and new equipment, but aside from that. Oh, I know. Yeah. If you have trouble with your bills, why not live with me? We could be roommates. I don't know. Moving my stuff through the stairs because the elevator is broken. Having to move my liquor collection. Never mind the fact that my cats are shut and I got very upset the one time I moved some furniture around. The idea of moving just gives me a headache. You shouldn't take things so seriously when I say them, you know. I don't, but I have thought about it before. Now I need some fresh air. I'm gonna take a break. You wanna come? Living with Alma would be cozy as hell. Would be a cozy hell. I do it. I would do it. Are you inviting me to the back of the bar? You should invite me to dinner first. You don't swing that way. Every minute he wastes making jokes. It is time taken from my break. Fine, let's go. Cozy as hell. Okay. I don't think they ever really describe what her apartment is like. But I do recall there's only one bed. Boss, I'm taking my break. Call me if anyone comes in. Sure, sure. Break time. It's also a good time for me to get up and get a snack. Because I'm a bit hungry right now. Also, I'm gonna do something really quick. Because I realized that. Just believing and ha. Having the screen just be whatever it is not really good idea, especially with me being motionless. So I'm gonna do is this. I'm gonna add something here. That's large. You guys are going to have to bear with me for a moment. Just bear with me for a moment. What am I adding? I'm adding a little thing to let everyone know that I'm going on a break. Yeah, anytime I need to. Like grab something or whatever. Okay, there we go. Alright. I'm going to move that like right there. Beer with you? Don't you mean fox with you? What? Let's be right back. I'm getting a snack. Okay, yeah, seriously though, I will be right back. Assorted snacks, my beloved. Okay, I'm back. Hello, no, you're not allowed to take over. Hello, welcome. Were you guys planning to stage a revolution? Dang, I still didn't finish my monologue. And you'll never get to. Okay. Let's continue. Cold, 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 cold. Oh yeah, I guess it is winter right now. You're wonderful, now you're breathtaking. It sure is chilly out there. Kinda refreshing. The hobo out there seems like a nice guy. Billy Vine, yeah, he's a cool guy, very respectful. Apparently he got into some legal trouble, that's why he's like that. Really? You could also just be a very nice crackhead though. I've forgotten that. Lives like a hobo actually. Okay, but why? Yeah, it's a bit complicated though. Problem is, his family has tried to get him to live with them, but his pride won't let him accept their help. He'd rather live on the streets for some reason. You can't tell with some people, sadly. Why did he become a hobo in the first place? Bad investments in debts. Bank evicted him from his house. Yeah, that'll do it. It's a serious problem because he can't. Oh my god. He has epileptic attacks but refused to take his medication. I just don't get what's up with him. Why did she have to appear now? Honey, some service here. I'm here, don't scream. Oh, were you two hanging at the back of the bar? What kind of stuff were you up to? What kind of stuff were you two doing? Who cares? Just talking. Is that what they call it these days? Dorothy. Dorothy, please. For once be normal. What do you want? Something soft, something sweet. No alcohol, please. Wouldn't it be the same if you just grabbed a soda from the vending machine? But I like you. Do you dislike my presence that much? No, I just dislike your vocabulary. Sweet and non-alcoholic, you say? Alright. I think all of the sweet drinks are non-alcoholic. Optional. Optional. Ah. Oh, this one is alcoholic. Okay, what's the most expensive one? Sugar Rush. Sparkle Star. Will Fairy is the most expensive one. Aged and mixed. Don't upset the robot. Whatever. Here like you asked. See, you don't get this kind of treatment from vending machines. Unless you're a warrant, who the hell's a Lawrence? But he has this weird idea that good service is the same as selling lukewarm cans of cola. Lawrence is a friend of yours who is a vending machine. Vending machines don't have a soul. Vending machine confirmed to have a soul. Oh. Oh, but how impolite of me. I'm lovely, and my name's Dorothy. Dorothy Hayes. Nice to meet you, but we're just going to gloss over the fact that you're friends with a vending machine. Oh, I'm Alma, the pleasure is mine. Dorothy, you say? Yeah. Why? Nothing. I guess I've heard about you before. Really? What kind of stuff? Tell me. Mostly about your luckiness. And here I was thinking it was because I'm a sex worker. She outright said it. Here, right, said it. Oh my God. So much for trying to be subtle. Hey, I take pride in my job, otherwise I wouldn't be doing it. Isn't it dangerous? I know how to take care of myself, thank you very much. Where do you work, Elmo? I said, Alma what? Why is she Elmo now? I'm a hacker. Really a full-fledged hacker. Not the kind that sees computer logged into some account and says that's hacking, right? No, of course not. She has no shame, only pride. Yeah, that kind of sums up her entire character. I've always been curious about how being a hacker works. You just start typing really fast while waiting for something to happen. No. I can explain, but I don't know if you'll get it. We won't know until you try, right? Last time I said I had the Oh my God, no, I don't want to read this one, guys. Do I have to read this one? I think you might know. Do I have to? You don't have to. It's my birthday. That's true. It was a success. Oh my God. I've used my one birthday escape. I am out of them now. Okay, then let me try to explain in general how it works. Let's say I have to retrieve information from a company's database. First, I do some research on the target's OS, on the target OS servers, how the information is stored and all of that. There have been a couple of occasions where I had to go in blind, but they're the exception rather than the rule. First, I secure things from my side. Start working behind proxies, websites, and through other more vulnerable computers I find on the way. After that, start testing the networks. Go through the basic protocols, try known exploits as long as they don't trigger any alarm. Once I've tested the ground, the fun starts. I go through all the security protocols and look to bypass them. Sometimes I have to look deeper into the code for the password itself. Then when I'm finally in, I go and retrieve user privileges. After that I go and try to become a super user and get what I need. How do you do that? Well, there are a couple of lights. I can use the pre-made program to hack into an already existing account and use info someone already gave me. But the usual way is just using a buffer overflow. Bluff, Dorothy, no. What happens next? What happens next? Are you getting excited? Alma awoke something in Dorothy. I create a back door in the system before leaving and covering my tracks. I can't handle it anymore. Alma. Hello, wanna. I said I don't wanna. But I used my birthday escape. Act me like you've never hacked anything before. Make my buffer overflow, create a backdoor in me, escalate your user privileges, find flaws in my security. Sorry, I got carried away. You think? No shit, what happened? Have you seen those movies or books where a couple does something like paint a picture or cook? Create a backdoor and meet no ho ho ho. No, hate that one. I hate that one. But they make it sound like they're having sex instead. Yes, we're all aware of that. You got a trophy for reading that? Thank you. Suggestive scenes, yeah. Well, the whole thing was kind of like that for me. Really. I guess humans don't really get it because their minds don't upload networks or anything. But trust me, if you record yourself giving a really detailed explanation in a really sexy voice. Dorothy, please. You'd make millions. Horny robots are an unexploited market. Oh, why? Why? Oh, looks like my ride is here. Your ride? Yeah, my brother-in-law came to look for me. Is it alright to ask that from him? It's okay, I've known him since preschool. It so happened that he got married to my sister. Hey Dorothy, you need a ride. Can you drop me by 3rd Street? Sure, it's on the way. Yay, I'll take your offer then. Bye honey. Later, Jill. Oh, thank God. We only had to endure it for 1 round. Take care. Straight seems noisy. Oh, a client. Hello, welcome to Valhalla. What can I get? Oh no. Okay, this might be where my skills as a bartender is really put to the test. Phrasing. What do you mean phrasing? Such a small yet comfortable place. Really an oasis of spiritual drinks in the midst of the suburban desert. The place where lost and crooked stalls can gather to forget their troubles for a while. A nest where everyone from the most pathetic scum to the vilest trash junkie can just sit to kill their insides. Truly a real persona, no grata. That's Latin for a mysterious place, by the way. I'm so smart and philosophical. That's Latin for undesirable person. Alright, we got ourselves a persona non grata here. What will you have then? 17. Excuse me. I said 17 7 plus 10. What does that mean? Does it mean to you? Just to be sure, 17 is about the drink you want, right? Only if you want it to be. Okay. Theories. What do you guys think 17 means? The price, good guess, but nothing is priced at 17. A drink that's aged 17 years. Another good guess. Any more guesses? There you go. It's 17 ingredients. Now, I never actually got this right. I don't know if I can just do a simple drink with the alcohol. Or which we'll likely need, yeah. So we can be silly here. Try to find the most expensive drink with optional alcohol. Find the most expensive drink. And give it to him. Actually, I think only the girly drinks are optional. Actually, hold on, Bleeding Jane. That's 7 ingredients. We could also try to make a big drink, you know. Frothy water. One of everything. Can't do that. Bad touch 24610 no. 910 no. 510 number 10 no. 25810 these are all 10 okay. 36,910. 45,710. 4 of each ingredient. You could be the 17th drink. I actually did the 17th drink before because that's what I thought it was. I was very wrong. So we just have to give him a drink with. Together with Blue Fairy. So that's 5 ingredients so far. Now that's 10. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. All aged and mixed. The The total of ingredients here add up to 17. Beautiful. And what brings you here, mister? My name is Armando. Virgilio or Armando. Close enough text to speech. That's a lot of ingredients, yeah. See, I introduced myself using the Asian order because that's a lot more polite. Right. Why are you being weird? And came here looking for an otherworldly experience. I was passing by and I saw this place called Mahala. Saw this place is called Valhalla. Want to see the souls of resting warriors, the wounded spirits of noble souls. The golden hall full of never-ending banquets, the lively Valkyries looking over them. We have some arcade machines on the corner. No, you're taking me too literally. You see, I'm being poetic. I'm giving a mystical air to a mundane affair. I wanted to see drunk people, I wanted to see waitresses and food. Wanted to see the bar and all of its decadent glory. Well, you're out of luck. Today has been quite the slow day. Not that I'm very surprised, given how things have been going on the streets. Humans are a nasty bunch, and much is true. Making a ruckus coming at each other now, that's to be expected from the only mammal to kill its own? Not true. That's not necessarily true. And those who all just. But I'm pretty sure that's not the case. I. Jill gets me. Jill just gets me. Oh yeah, and give me an example. Not do all just bartender. Close enough text to speech. Like I said, I don't know exact details, I just know that isn't right. If memory serves right, once a lion takes over a pride, every cub born from another lion is killed or something. Takes over pride. You can't take over a pride. Pride isn't a tangible thing. That's just. I just fled. A colony of lions is called. You need to start making things up. Look who's talking, buddy. I'm going back on topic. Do you know what the number 17 means? "13 is death, 14 is temperance, 15 is the devil, 16 is the tower if I recall. Which one's 17? I have a feeling he's going to go into tarot and I'm just trying to remember. 17 is either the moon. It's the moon, right? Am I right about that? Hold on, let me look it up. Yeah, it's number 17, okay. The arcana is the means by which all is revealed. Oh no, this guy is actually Nyx. The atomic number of chlorine. Jill, what the hell? No, and Chloe is a name, not a number, you know. Okay, whatever. The group where halogens are in the periodic table. It's not making up words like. But it's with the sky. Okay, then I give up. 17 is US. Every human has 17 pairs of chromosomes that numbers the whole foundation of you and me. Guys, let me know if he's spouting bullshit. It's 23. What is? Humans have 23 pairs of chromosomes, not 17. Well, they're both primal numbers, but the same idea you. Do you want anything else? I'd like a single plum floating in perfume served in a man's hat. Okay. He wants a plum loading perfume in the son of a bitch. Here. Ha, you didn't. Wait, you did. Enjoy. I will. I'll drink this, perfume. You don't really have to. Yeah, that'd be silly. You win this round, bartender. Hey bartender, have you ever thought about death? No. And I don't want to think about and I don't want to talk about how sometimes the idea of mortality haunts me at night. And how it keeps me awake and gives me a panic attack. What if we're already dead? Both of us shut up. What time is you and I you? What tells you I even existed before I entered that door? Got up. You fought death before. Technically that's true. How can you assure me that this reality is real and we are not in fact in heaven or hell all along? Shut up. Whatever, everything up to this point is just some stupid story written by an unemployed 20-something in his room. Shut up. I could punch you to make you feel reality. I don't know, I think punching him is a good idea. What do you guys think? Could we punch this man? I don't care about any of that, actually. This reality is real for me, and that's all that matters. So such a close-minded way of seeing things, says the guy who thinks humans have 17 chromosomes. You need to get away from factual facts. Open your mind to things beyond your reach. You might get fired if you punch him. Just have boss do it then. You'll never reach enlightenment if you don't start. The habanera has started. It means the twilight of the gods in German, by the way. No, it doesn't. Well, you're on your own, bartender. Enjoy your new world order. What? A couple of nearby cars exploded, it seems. Oh hell. Let me take a look out the window. Be careful. I see lots of flashes in the distance. Most likely gunshots. Jill, come here a second. What? About 5 gigabytes of reports proving that several light night squads have been used to cover illegal actions were released to the public by an unknown anarchist group. You're receiving reports of several units going rogue. and using their weapons to hunt down anyone they find on the street. Several counterterrorism forces from neighboring cities have been dispatched in order to subdue the crazed units after a plea from the vice president. We're still waiting for a declaration from Zaibatsu Course, a CEO, on the subject, but the two of them. Things are ugly in and outside of that bank, it seems. I recommend you stay here tonight. Too dangerous to even think about going outside. What if they break in? They won't. Even then, the bar has quite the security system. You know I'll be here protecting you as an added bonus. Yeah, I guess I'll stay tonight. I'll get you a spare mattress I have. Do you mind sleeping in my office? No, I guess it's fine. Good. It's not everything gets solved by the morning. I'll have the Zon Kanto on hand just in case. The metal bat with nails. There's nothing you can't bash. Say Gil 4. Oh. Everything's better by tomorrow. At least I'm still the best bartender ever. Alright, we only have like 30 minutes left, so. If I recall. What comes after is actually something very different. Oh. Did you guys see that? Rise and shine. Good morning. 11 a.m. though. Morning for me on the weekends and any other day. How's everything outside? Still noisy, but forces have been deployed to take care of most of them at least. How so? Zaibatsu, Corp's president, is pleading with anyone to stop the rogue White Knights. Neighboring city forces were deployed quickly and have subdued most of the opposition. There have also been reports of White Knights just being like they were petrified somehow. You make it sound like some gods suddenly decided to put everything in place. Well, I'm just glad no bullets are flying in out of the whole building. Sure, there's still some bad apples out. It's not really safe yet, but it was worse last night. There also seems to be a civilian force lynching any White Knight spot. So not only are the White Knights a problem, regular folks are on edge too. Wonder if Sei is okay. Should we be worried about Gil? That kid knows how to take care of himself. I'm sure that whatever it is that he's doing, he's safe. Dare I say he's even safer wherever he is than here. Sure hope so. Are we going to work today? Nah, things are too nasty right now. Let's take some day off. Oh, alright. Say, do you want me to help you get to your apartment? Actually, yeah, I appreciate that. Okay, then let me lock things up and we'll go. We'll grab something for lunch on the way. Sounds good. We finally have a change in everything. Entirely different presentation. And here we are. Home sweet home. Thanks a lot. Hey boss, want to hang out for a bit? Yeah, grab a beer, chill out for a bit. I'll see the thank you for helping me. Well, I don't have much to do anyway, so yeah, sure. And they tell you, you should invite me to your apartment sometime, didn't I? Oh yeah, you did. What worries me a bit is that beer always leads to something else. To more beer. I was going to say to one of us going through the Spanish announcer's table. I think we're safe here. Okay, that was oddly specific. Come on in then. Excuse me. Want one? Alright, I don't smoke. Don't mind me, though. Smoke if you wanna. So how's the chilly weather treating you? It gets cold from time to time, but nothing the kotatsu and the heater can't fix. Oh, right, boss, you're not very good with the cold, are you? You know it. You didn't bring your jacket here either. Yeah, I left it at home when going to the bar yesterday. Wasn't that cold? I didn't expect to spend the night at the bar. Would you like a sweater or something? Oh, don't mind me. I insist I have the study from some time ago and it was too big for me. Why buy it then? It was dirt cheap, Jill. Why are your spending habits like this? Wait, where do you get this one? You know, some flea market ages ago. Why? Yeah, she's a massive impulse buyer. Nothing, just like one I had many years ago. What happened to it? How much years it just ripped? I see. You can keep it if you want, never use it anyway. We'll see. Come to think of it, how old are you, boss? I'm eternally 17. One moment. Released A. June 21st, 2016. Now that's the anime. I'm checking something really quick, just give me a moment. That's the anime series. I want the manga. Leave me alone. Let's see. Original run May 18th to present. Okay. That has to be a coincidence, okay. Has anyone here read comedy Can't Communicate? I said call me, can't communicate. Damn it. Komi can't communicate. Okay, so. The mom of the main character. also says that she's eternally 17 years old. And it crossed my mind. Wait a minute. Is that a reference? So. That manga started getting published in May of the same year, but this released in June. So either it was a last-minute addition, or it was massively coincidental. This kind of thing a lot of Japanese women say. Yeah, you guys know what I'm talking about, yeah. Fair enough. 17 plus how much? 17 plus I'd have to cut your tongue if you knew. Alright. I think I'll change into something more comfortable. Take your time. Kitty. There's a kitty, guys. Look, kitty. Say Jill is a blue-eyed mass of blackbird glaring in my general direction. Oh, that's just 4. He's just wary of any new visitors. Cats will be cats, I guess. He'll warm up quickly though, just give him time. He's unusual looking blue eyes on a black cat. Usually they have green. Yeah, weird, huh? At first I thought they were like that because he was small, but they never changed. Do you have any pets, boss? I got home, we had a bear. What? Good old Bosco, he kept intruders away better than any dog. Right. She has to be messing with us. I don't believe her for a second. This picture here isn't something you see every day. What me taking such a sappy pic? No framed picture on printed paper. It's so vintage. Who are these? That's. One on the right is Lenore, my ex-girlfriend. The one on the left is Gabrielle, her sister. Huh. Is this pic recent or? Actually, that one's from 3 to 4 years ago. You look exactly the same. I'm only 27, what do you expect? Why they say kids are the ones that get old? I thought it was recent because you don't usually see people displaying pictures of their exes so openly. Let alone a printed and framed one. Did you break up on good terms then even hesitated when calling her your ex? Let's just say that everything ended with both of us saying mean things. And me storming out of her house, breaking a couple of things on the way out. He never broke up formally and I guess I still have feelings for her. I just went away. I haven't said a word since. Really, it's hard to picture you're doing such a thing and you look so happy in the pic. I have her pic out like this. I just couldn't get my mind off something that almost said to me. I'm missing having the warmth of someone pressed against your side. Using them as a pillow, mixing your perfume with theirs. Putting your head on their chest, listening to their breathing as they pet your head. Dozing off, knowing that they're there, watching you, protecting you. I don't know, it felt nostalgic and miserable. I'll just put this away. I have been meaning to apologize, but I feel like it's too late now. Whenever I go out, there's just fear in the back of my head that I'll meet her in the street. I just don't know if I could face her again, let alone talk to her. I'd be a mess. It's never too late to apologize, Jill. Maybe. It's not on the table. Looks like a... Nothing. Nothing. Now please give that to me. All right. Thank you all for the cheers. Sorry. Very invested in what's happening right now. I saw nothing, don't worry. Anyway, let's grab some beers. Eyed me. Damn, you have lots of beer. What happens if I keep pressing drink? What happens if I just drink it all? Do I want to? Do I want to drink every single lunch? You can get her drunk or keep her sober. It alters the situation. Well, the BTC gives me discounts and a point card I can use every time I buy their alcohol. With that, beer is actually the cheapest drink I can get. Is there any difference between the drinks at the bar and these? The drinks at the bar are more addictive, flavorful, also stronger than the ones they sell in stores. And besides the bar is more of a double IPA. This one is more of a Osner. Pilsner. At Pilsner. There we go. In English, please. One's lighter in color and lighter in flavor. No, doesn't taste like a lighter to me. Boss, please. Is this one made with that? And what's the name of the base liquid you use at the bar again? NDL. It was a supplement or something, right? Was an experimental fluid they created to replace water when the maiden kiss polluted water supplies. The effects of pollution turned out to be temporary, so NDL never went into mass production. But the BTC still commissioned it for use in bars. And this one is made with it. Let's see. Here it is near the end, NDL and cornstarch. Cornstarch. There's a stabilizer if I remember correctly. They need it for packaged drinks. I see. I just realized something. Clock. You're a nerd, gentle. That's a compliment coming from you, boss. Guilty as charged. You still have that bottle of rum somewhere around. You'll want some of it. Well, you have some too. And leave it like that. I'm not letting you drink beer alone. It's not how drinking with friends works. Do you consider me a friend then, boss? My one night. Don't know what was being my boss and all, I was never too sure. In case you had any doubts, yes, let me tell you one of my best friends. Side view. Besides, you and Gil are always so diligent and responsible that I'm a Boston name only anyway. That's good to know. On a side note, surprised me you kept that poster with me in your room. And even more that you hung it in plain sight. I gave it to you. It was more or less a joke, you know. Doesn't make you uncomfortable. If it doesn't make you uncomfortable, why would it make me uncomfortable? It's my own face. Still wondering why you did it though. Aside from filling an empty spot in the wall, I don't really know. It was funny, too. Guess it's like if someone gave you, you know. A strange shaped trophy or something and you had it there as a conversation starter. Although no one comes here anyways, that's kind of pointless. What, no steamy nights of passion? Not since a year ago, I think, and I'd rather not talk about what happened then. Did someone hurt you? Because if they did, I can go dish out the pain. Maybe next time, boss. No, nothing of the sort. A different kind of mess. An uncomfortable mess. Not being able to have sex for reasons mess. Glad to know you have my back though. That's what friends are for. Wait. You talk about the poster and compare it to having a weird shaped trophy of a word that I refuse to say. That's what friends are for. Hey Jill, where did you get that black fur ball? Well, as with any black cat, or house cat in general, he's actually a stray. Found him in the alleys near the building not long after I moved here, I think. I see. It's quite the sight though. He was cornered by all these dogs, but they were keeping their distance. He was holding his ground. He is singing and scratching as much as he could. There is a fried chicken bucket nearby that had some rainwater in it. I threw the water over the dogs. I ran. I figured that the cat's mom would be nearby, so I left. And I noticed people looking my direction as I walked. Not the little shit started following me. So you brought it home. At first I wanted to see if I could find him a new home, but having him welcome me whenever I came back just too much for my heart, so he ended up staying. It was destiny, girl. When he came he was so cute though. I like the fat mass that's sleeping on the table. Hey, you're not a spring chicken yourself, you know. Oh. Shit, I actually did that in front of someone else. Oh. Anyway. Don't anyway me, you normally speak for yourself. Can't speak for your cat like that. Maybe. Yeah, Jill actually speaks for the cat. And you can see it throughout the entire game. It's not super obvious. I wondered if Gil's alright. You worried about him. Make it sound like some emotionless robot. You can be hard to read. One worry about Gil so much though. There's 3 things I know for certain about him. First, he can take care of himself. Second, you can sincerely trust him. And third, he absolutely hates bell pepper. He does. Seeing him even reject food that has been in contact with it. Man, what a baby. Unless he's a worship or something. He's not. Man, what a baby. How'd you meet such a guy? He showed up in the door of the bar. He what? Well, it was shortly after the whole incident with the robber and the levitation motion. Right, levitation potion. It was a slow day and he just showed up at the bar. Offered him a drink, but he said he didn't have any money on him. I couldn't leave him alone. So I pretty much gave drinks for free. And after a couple, he broke down crying. I don't know what he did. But he was really, really regretting it. He wanted a second chance or whatever. And I told him if he could wash himself and I'd find him a job. And I'll be damned, he looked totally different the next day. I tried and failed to find out anything about him. So I decided to take him at face value. I judge him from what he did as an employee. And aside from the occasional sudden escapade, he spent as loyal gets. He returned the favor in kind, covering his ass from time to time. Sometimes literally. What surprises me is that you took him in so easily. I can take care of myself and I always kept an eye on him. And besides, for the whole robber thing, I couldn't ignore some of that desperate so easily. I said, Robert, whatever. You've made the bar more lively yourself, you know. Well, with the regulars you've earned, of course. Like that blonde. Like that blonde titty hacker, I can't remember her name. Alma. Gonna say Armitage. She's a nice girl, you know. I don't think she's young enough to be called a girl. Says the girl, who is eternally 17. In any case, she's really lovely. You hear her speak for other family. She speaks with such love, her face just brightens up. Makes me kind of jealous that she has a gross relationship with them, to be honest. I said close. You have bad relations with your family. Not bad, I'm not exactly close to anyone aside from my mom, dad, and on. But back on Alma. I'm really hoping she finds a nice guy to settle with. I mean, she's so bent into finding one I can't help but want her to succeed. Ah, I see. There's also that sex worker robot girl. Oh God. Dorothy. He intrigues me though. I've seen lots of sex workers over the years and she seems pretty giddy. It's not that she likes her job, but rather that she takes it with such childish excitement. I haven't noticed that too, but then again robots can be weird. You think robots will operate in some really foreign logic? You mean they don't really share our fear of mortality? Even if their bodies are destroyed, their minds are already backed up on the collective source. Even if they lose an arm, they can reattach it or replace it. Depending on the circumstances, they might not even feel pain at all. It's not like they haven't attained human-like emotions like fear or love, but they are different. Like a different culture, if you must. I didn't see it that way. Aside from that, Dorothy is ADFC 72. It's a social interactions model or something. Robots get possessive reinforcement straight from their bodies if they are filling their main purpose so. I'm guessing if she gets a built-in push whenever she's in a meaningful or challenging social interaction. Interesting. Yeah, they have dopamine. Their names are a bit weird though. It is. And expect them to be called bots or dolls, but their name doesn't convey the image of automatons. Just a tip, bots and dolls are considered sores by them. BA is akin to calling them, not saying that word, and doll is like calling them fake. Thanks for the advice. That aside, you know why they're called that. Far as I know, 'cause they all come from a bigger AI called Willis. And they're Lilith offspring and Jewish folklore. Oh cool. Hey, speaking of names, why don't you like being called by your full name? I have no idea what you're talking about. Don't act stupid. Back when you first transferred, I called you Julianne and you almost stormed me a new one with your glare. See, like that. It's no big secret. It's one of those things that feels silly when you say it out loud. Try me. Well, did you ever watch Modern Warrior, Julianne? Not all of it. My little sister is a big fan of the reruns. Back when I was in elementary school, I was a huge fan of the show. I had everything from the dolls to the costumes to the lunch boxes. Didn't help. I was one of those shows that got strapped literally everywhere. Saw a couple of episodes at once, they were really nice. It was beyond nice. Shows about a model who can transform into an armored-clad magic knight. Wait, that sounds awesome. She fights steam and is born from greed and vanity. Another show presented Jules hating her job because it invited enemies. And yet still found solace in trying to be a role model. The main character wasn't a kid, Julianne was an adult that became younger when she transformed. She was pretty ambitious. Kids show. Even by today's standards. Just the fact that her enemies were literally issues dealing with beauty standards of body image. Challenging as fuck. Well, you got excited there. That is the problem back when I was obsessed with jowls. Sang the song stressed like her. It even recite full chapters. Something tells me you still can. That's beside the point. It's nice while I was in elementary school, but then I went to middle school. And what a surprise, tweens are jackasses. They went out of their way to tease me about the things I did back then. I don't own it against Jules. I always hold my grudge against us. Sounds rough. You know how most girls worry about their size at that age. I worried about uric acid sang the theme tune of the show mocking me. Anyway, every time someone calls me Julianne or Jules, instinctively react negatively. Love will be proud of me. Close enough text to speech. Never talk about it because I find the whole thing too silly in retrospect. And yet it affects you even today. There's nothing wrong with it though. Actually kind of reasonable. I sure hope so. I'm gonna think of it. What kind of kid were you, boss? When I was a toddler, I was the kind to always fight with kids bigger than me. And purity happened, and I became the Merriam-Webster definition of shallow jerkwood. Around the time I turned 16, I realized what an idiot I was and went on to become who I am today. Unless I talk about those years from 12 to 15, the better. Irina. So, Jill, what kind of guy was your grandpa? He was rough around the edges and the guy that means well, even if he says otherwise. He seemed to have a soft spot for me though. One moment he was congratulating my dad by berating him a little. And the next he was playing with me. My dad worked a lot and my mom was always traveling, so I spent most of my childhood with him. Can I ask how he died? Out of On Edge, my dad says his last words were something like, "Talking scientists created talking mannequins, but they still can't let you upload your brain." Why the question? I'm curious about you, really curious. I just realized that even though we see each other almost every day, we know very little about you. From what you told me though, seems to your grandpa's personality rubbed off on you a bit. I've heard that one since I was a kid, actually. You know, boss, a bit curious about your circle of friends. What kind of people do you have in it? Keep in mind, you're included in this circle too, so any insults you hurl will apply right back at you. Anyways, I have this friend I've known for a long time, redhead glasses wearing gun nut called Iris. The one you called for the helmet thing. That one. She's managing a BTC bar in Panama right now if I remember correctly. She's managing a bar, too. I have the idea from her actually. It's called Nirvana. Oh my god, something finally makes sense. And if you thought the city was dangerous, you should see the people she asked to deal with there. Piracy ain't nothing to fuck. And means it's an annex to another business. What else does she do there? I think the bar was originally her Help Hell's bar. She moved the bar to its own building some elsewhere and opened Nirvana in the hotel and said, a weird decision. Believe she said she wanted a place away from the noisy rich tourists that go to the hotel. So that bar's her woman cave. That aside, let's see friends. Friends. I guess there's also my little sister, but that's a given. There's also my old partner from when I was with the Neo San Francisco police force. Good old Lexi should give her a call sometime. Wait, you were in the what? I've done lots of things, Jill. I spent a short time collaborating with the police force. I've been a wrestler and MMA fighter. Chimney cleaner, lumberjack. Pet shop attendant. Corporate mascot. Corporate what? Still see my face on some websites from time to time. Anyways, aside from you, Gil, my sis Iris and Lexi. She does make a good mascot, yeah. I guess there's a lot of people that don't want to see me in harm's way. Also because they're the ones that want to hurt me. What about you? I guess I have acquaintances here and there. I got home in college. I went out a lot. I felt more like going out was the pleasure rather than the people involved. Aside from you and Gil, my closest friends since moving here is Alma. And Dorothy. I mean, sure, there's always 4, but that cat's a hermit that refuses to go out. And you know he's a cat. Hey, a cat's fine too, you know. Hey boss, what will you do when the bar closes? I don't know, maybe I'll take a friend's off of working with her. I was also thinking about going back home and helping with things there. I might be going traveling for a while. Oh, but don't worry, bureaucracy is slow as fuck, so they won't close the bar for quite a while. Better enjoy being there while you can. Yeah, maybe. Will you be visiting me in whatever bar I end up working in? I have a bone to pick with the guy that supervises the bar planning to get you transferred to. Go there even though I have virtually no reason. With you there, I have something pleasant to look forward to. You're sending me to someone you have problems with. I have to trust another bar owner. It's certainly him. Is actually a pleasant boss from what I've seen. Fact that he and I have a tendency to go at each other's throats is an unrelated matter. I'll trust you on that one then. Don't worry, maybe I can get you a bracelet made out of wood pieces from the bar's counter or something. We'll see. Hey, I'll tell you what. The bar closes. Let's both take a vacation. Go on a trip. That'll clear your mind a bit. Yeah, maybe. It's snowing. Chapter 2 Our manga. Close enough text to speech. But with that, we are going to have to end it for today. That conversation lasted way longer than I thought it would. And sorry again, I was getting very invested in what was happening. I hope you all enjoyed. And thank you all for the birthday wishes today. The talk lasted long because Jill again didn't get drunk. That makes sense. But tomorrow. Tomorrow we will be doing Kingdom Hearts Re-Chain of Memories. That is going to be pain. But with that said, thank you all for joining today, and as always, stay foxy. Alright. Goodbye, Mr. Fondue. Goodbye, Anthony. Goodbye, Nerm Cat. Lately YouTube has been cutting off my chat after a certain point. So I don't know if I'll be able to get to everyone in the future, you know. I'm gonna do my best now. So it reaches the point where it's just not possible then, you know, to buy the full 180. Goodbye, Superhero 60. Okay. I think that's everyone. Actually managed to say goodbye to everyone this time.